AT peeps. Love the fact that you guys are messaging me and leaving comments and asking questions. So I will continue to try and help you out the best I can so we can spread the word and get more ATs out there, get more awareness. So got asked, what can you do for marketing to get more patients without using social media? So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Well, here's the thing. When I first started out my business, I actually didn't use any social media. The nice thing, though, in Manitoba is so here's the thing. In Manitoba, there is the printing incentive. So if you are starting out, you need help, you can get your business cards printed there and not have a cost to you. I've had prescription pads printed, exercise prescription pads with the carbon copy. I've had posters and announcements printed, but I wouldn't say create flyers and put them around. No one's going to pay attention to them. I love books, as you can tell. I love books. I love print. But when it comes to business, it's terrible. No one cares. They're not gonna invest in that. They may look at it for a second, but that's about it. So that's one big thing there. The Manitoba Athletic Therapists Association, so they provide the printing incentive. There is the lunch incentive, like the doctor lunches. So if there is someone in the community that you're trying to connect with, for a physician, or you can do it for if there's a clinic nearby, there's other types of providers there. I mean, I've done that in the past, and you just pay up front, you submit the receipt to the MATA office, and you just let them know what it was for, and so then they'll reimburse you for that. So hopefully it's fruitful. There's also you can make sure that you are signed up with the MATA, that you can be found on their website for Find an AT. So that is technically social media, but it's not really a big thing, right? Because everyone else is listed. The other thing is you want to make sure you're listed on the CATA's website for Find an AT, so that you can be seen that way as well. So here's the thing. When I first started out my practice, and it's been 5 years now, it's crazy. Yay, 5 years this month, actually. So anyways, I was in a 10 by 10 office, and I was located in another facility. And honestly, I probably got like maybe a handful of people from there. So the thing is, guys, don't bank on that, ooh, I'm located inside of this building, I'm going to be guaranteed all this. Nope. You don't even bank on it. So what you need to do is that print incentive, get enough business cards out there. And also for the print incentives, for the MATA, they can also do you can design your business card if you want. So that's another thing you can do. But so back to how I would market without print, minus my cards, and social media. Okay, so here's what I would do. I honestly have business in my blood, I swear. So you gotta be shameless in business. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. And everyone just kind of looks at me and goes, oh gosh, it's her again. But the thing is, when those guys are not doing anything, have no patience, and I'm busting my butt off, yeah, I was gonna say something else instead. But anyways, so I would honestly, if I went shopping and I noticed like, oh, you've got a wrist brace, I would say, oh, what's going on? And just start a conversation and ask them like, oh, what happened? How'd that go? If it was at their workplace and you're at their workplace, so is that a WCB claim? Oh, okay, well, guess what? We can direct bill for WCB. I can treat that. Really? Yep. Yes. And so honestly, there are so many times I've gone shopping and I've handed out my cards, and I've had those people actually end up in my clinic and as patients, and very loyal, and they refer a lot of people to me. I can say probably that I can for sure say, probably like 1, maybe 2% of my patients have been referred to me by doctors. Honestly, I don't bank on it, because the thing is, I want someone to find me and really want to get treatment from me, because it means someone has actually been here, has seen me, they're happy with my work, and they really want that other person to be taken care of very well. So I've even given out my cards at in the change room at hot yoga. So the thing is, if you want to learn how to market yourself, you got to learn how to get out of your shell and go and say, oh, hey, how's that? Or that's interesting. Because the more outgoing you are for those things, and believe it or not, I'm actually really super shy and quiet, the more you'll get comfortable with selling what you have to offer. Because the thing is, let's face it, everyone in the medical field looks at it like, oh, I'm in medical. Like, no, I don't do business. It is business. When I was in India, I had my palm read. The guy's like, oh, you're going to be good in business. I'm like, no. I'm medical. No. And he's like, no, you're business. And I'm like, no, medical. And he's like, business. And I'm like, oh, fine, business. Yep, little did I know that the palm reader guy was right. Yep, business. Definitely business. So you don't just have to be an athletic therapist. You also have to be a business person as well. So who cares if you look shameless and that you're handing out cards? Well, guess what? When everyone else is just kind of like, I have nothing to do, guess what? I'm busy. So 1, bring cards everywhere. 2, when you're working a sporting event, I don't know how many freaking sporting events I worked for MATA, but I just kept on handing out my cards left, right, and center. Every time I met someone, I asked them like, oh, do you have a therapist? Da, da, da. Or here, if you have questions, here you go. Here's my card. And you know what? Sometimes I don't get people as patients, but I still say to them like, hey, you know what? If you have questions, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. There you go. Because the thing is, you can't just expect that every single person is going to come through the front door that you've met and that they're going to just be like, sure, here you go. Yeah. So it's also about putting yourself in the shoes of who you are. Because people are, they're getting slammed with things here and there, and they're being told this and that, and you have to separate yourself from everyone else, right? There's also Dr. Google, so which is a pain in everyone's butt. So 1, I'd say learn to be more outgoing and come prepared with business cards and be shameless. And everyone teases me and makes fun of me for taking photos and videos. And you know what? Well, what are you guys up to? I get to enjoy my day. I have patients that I love it when they walk in the clinic door and they're smiling. They're like, hi, Melissa, I'm here. Hi, Mel. And that's the best part of my day, is when they are super excited to have me come beat them up. Yeah, no. But just to be there because they know they're going to get taken care of. And how they go, oh, I keep telling them, they're like, anyone who's injured, they go after that person. They go, you have to go see this person. You have to go see Mel, blah, blah, blah. And I love it because that's marketing right there. I've done a great job with my patients and taking very good care of them. I'll go more into that. But honestly, guys, business cards, okay? Business cards. Learn how to be more confident and comfortable talking with someone, okay? So in networking, make sure that when you meet someone for the first time, you ask them what their name is. You say their name multiple times. You want at least 3 times you've said their name. Thing is, if you can make a connection by saying, hey, Joe, oh, okay, that's awesome. Thanks so much, Joe. Or, Joe, I have one more question for you. The more that you interact with this person and you keep saying their name, you actually make a connection. You remember who they are, and they feel a connection to you. So there are lots of tricks and things, not even tricks, but just how to network yourself, okay? So I'm running out of time here, but I'll continue this on next time. Okay, bye.